Good evening. We're live in Alexandria, Louisiana on Andrews Street. Uh, we received multiple reports of shots being fired in the area. It is raining in the area. I'm going to step out and see if I can get underneath this tree for a second. But we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana on Andrews Street. Shots were fired. We have Alexandria Police Department as well as a paramedic provider. From this distance, we could see someone might be in the back of a paramedic. But it is raining pretty hard out here, so we're not going to stay on the scene long. Again, we're in Alexandria, Louisiana. We're off of Prescott on Andrews. Alexandria Police Department is on the scene. We did get a call of shots being fired in the area. This situation is manned by Alexandria Police Department. It's a rainy uh, evening in Alexandria. I'm trying to get to where I can get underneath this tree a little bit to shield some of this rain off my head. But we want to thank all our viewers for letting us know about situations that occur in our community. This is our third scene for the night. But again, we're located in Alexandria. We're on the scene on Andrews. Shots being fired in the area. Alexandria Police Department is on the scene. Paramedics are on the scene as well. Uh, I can't tell if anybody in the back of the paramedics or not because my glasses are soaking wet and it's hard to see. We want to thank our viewers for letting us know what goes on in our community. Without you guys, we could not do this. Let me see if I can wipe my glasses off a little bit so I can see. Okay, so again, we're in Alexandria, Louisiana on Andrews. It's off of Prescott, close to Wettermark Street. Alexandria Police Department is on the scene. Paramedic services, our provider is on the scene as well. It's in reference to shots being fired. Alexandria Police Department does not have any public information officers uh, that's on the scenes. So once we get this scene, once they process this scene and public information, we make contact with public information officer and get more details. We will update this post. Uh, Jack, you want to go ahead and talk about that new law that went into effect?
Which one, Steve?
About distance of
Oh,
crime.
yeah. A lot of people have been talking about the new law that went into effect that was where you have to stand so far away from you know a particular law enforcement officer. I think if he asks you to 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 uh, to step back. I think you have 25 or 50 feet, that you have to step back. But that's if they ask you. And thus far we haven't run into that type of a problem. So it hasn't posed any problem with us having the ability to tell folk what's actually happening when it happens. So it I know a lot of people have been concerned, and we just want to let you know we don't think it's going to even impact us in what we do at all.
And Jack, people are asking where this street is located. It's actually off of Prescott. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
they give you
It's
a
okay. Let me see here.
geographic location.
Yeah. So if you're traveling um, in the south traffic circle, it's on the north part of the north traffic circle in that neighborhood that's right behind um, that dentist area in Prescott. So if you can imagine, Prescott used to go straight across from Texas Avenue straight on over to Horseshoe Drive. But I guess when the circle came through there, they cut Prescott off. So, but if you're over there in that area where Khan's Mongolian restaurant, there's a dentist, Parkview Baptist Church. So where Parkview Baptist Church is in the circle, it's one, two, three. Let me see, one, two, three, maybe about 2.5 streets away from Parkview Baptist Church. If you are frequent goer to Serenity Therapeutics, it's kind of like 2 streets into that neighborhood from that area. 1 block over from the Red River Inn, on the opposite side of the Red River Inn. But it's going to be off of Prescott, the inn where Cabrini Hospital is located. So it's off of that street.
And they did have somebody in the back of the paramedic. They did just close the doors to it. Uh, Alexandria Police Department still is on the scene. One,
Mhm.
two, three. It appeared to be 3 to 4 units on the scene uh, on this rainy evening in Alexandria. So, again, once we get more information about this situation, we will update it. Rain is coming down pretty hard at this time, and I'm going to go ahead and end this live. But again, we want to thank all our viewers for making us aware of the situation that do occur in our community. If you see something, please go to a safe location. Once you get to that safe location, if you don't mind taking a picture or a video, uh, send it to the page. Uh, your information will remain strictly confidential. As soon as, or if we're able to get to that location, we will get there uh, and we will make you aware of the situations that are occurring within our
Yeah,
community.
and in this case, Steve, multiple people from that neighborhood called. So this location is really close to where the incident occurred last week, where the South Traffic Circle was taken offline for well over an hour. And so I guess people throughout this neighborhood heard the sounds of gunfire going off, and multiple people reported it. And I guess from our standpoint, some folk were saying it was close to Wettermark, but it's not very far, and it's definitely feasible that the sound could have come from Andrews and traveled right over to those other streets and what have you. So, but the good thing is the neighbors in the community heard it, and they wanted it documented, and we definitely want to say thank you for reaching out to us so that we can record it.
Jack, we do have to make the public aware. This is the 2 nights in a row where we had a shooting in Alexandria around uh, somewhere around the same time frame on last night on
Mm,
the 16th Street and Spencer area.
Mhm.
last night.
Right.
So,
In,
uh,
in, 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 in a completely different area, in my opinion, Steve, if you look at, we were on Strassner, North 16th Street, right just north of the North 16th Street Bridge. Here we are, blocks away from Cabrini Hospital, and we're running into shots fired. Indeed, if we do get a confirmed that it was actually shots fired, we can tell you what we were told this evening from multiple people that it sounded like shots fired. And here we have Alexandria Police Department and an ambulance provider that's actually on scene. So we have to believe something occurred. Again, on last night, we don't know the condition of the person who was injured on last night. We will be putting a request in for more information on that to see if the person is in stable condition. But yeah, Steve, good thing you did point that out. That's 2 nights in a row.
yes. Uh, and it's about the third or fourth shooting that we had
Within
within
a,
a 2 week time span. Well,
actually,
it's
Steve,
actually a 1 week time span.
1 week, yeah, because that was Tuesday when the young man was shot and killed on Fourth Street, right?
It was, for some reason, I think it was Monday.
No, it was the holiday. That was Memorial Day weekend.
So it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. So yeah, indeed, it was less than a week.
So, but thank you all for tuning in. Our pleasure on keeping you guys updated on the situation that do occur within our communities. Again, if you could share this post, tag a friend, and as soon as we update this post, you will get notifications. Thank you all. Stay safe and stay vigilant is our prayers, and our prayers do go out to the family of the victims that's involved in this situation. Thank you, guys.